and ghouls, succubi and pegasi, hot dogs and old style. Welcome to the Chicago Table.
His Majesty was in command, with silver eyes, with scarlet eagle, showered silver on the
A city built in darkness, on the brink of madness. Gracklestugh teeters on a precious edge, as a lone tourist deftly pulls the strings of fate. The party, having recently found the apple of the tourist's eye in the form of a red dragon egg, swiftly returned to him and struck a deal for the ages. One that is sure to have immense consequences. As the party learns that they are dealing with powers far beyond their imagination. This tourist is looking for a home, and he wants to renovate his home with the help of our heroes. As we left them, the party has agreed to help their new ally slay the wormsmith of the city. They have agreed to help slay the red dragon that is the fulcrum of the City of Blades. They have agreed to help slay Thembishard.
Okay, so everyone leaves Goldborn's lair, and the tourist, who has now kind of assumed Nico's full role and sounds like Nico, they start skipping along in the direction of Thembishard's lair, very happy that everything has gone his way.
Exciting, isn't it?
What?
You know, finishing my plans, doing all the things we want to do.
Yes, a bit worrisome, but I'm ready.
But are you skipping like this?
Why wouldn't I? I'm excited.
Hey. And I pull the tourist Nico into me, and I go, hey, they don't skip like that. Just keep your cool.
Keeping cool, keeping very calm. Don't worry about it.
Yes, okay, that's much better. Do you have a game plan? Do you want us to... Do you know how we should do this?
Well, haven't you been in fights before?
Yes, it's just never...
Well, this is nothing different, just bigger.
This is my first large creature like this.
I mean, I'd say you're a pretty large creature.
Well, this thing's like 10 times my size, maybe 15.
Maybe you should eat one of those mushrooms and become a little bigger.
I could try. How did you know about them?
Oh, please, do you think I don't know about these things?
I pull out a purple cap mushroom and hand it to Rostos.
All right, I'll chomp
Actually,
it
I give him
down.
2.
Let's see if I can fail this con save.
We have 7, by the way.
5 left.
8 plus 6, 14.
You gotta be 15.
Yeah, that fails. You have to beat a 15. Yeah,
There we go.
In the middle of the street. Oh
See, aren't you feeling big already?
Maybe we waited until we
this is
got
pretty
there.
good.
Oh, don't worry about the riffraff. It's fine.
You want me to eat one more already?
No, actually, I just thought you would need 2 to achieve the effect, like in the past.
It's a kind of way of saying he thought you'd fail.
I see. All right, well, you lead the way and we'll follow suit. I was hoping you'd be sort of a director of this fight.
Yes, you fight. That's directions, is it not?
Let's go, Rostos. We'll be fine.
All right, yes, let's do this.
Rostos says this as he's now very fucking large. At least, Rostos is like, what, 6'8"?
I'm 7'1".
7'1". Good God, man. You're like Rudy Gobert over there.
So you've compared him to Rudy Gobert and Steven Adams now.
I don't think Steve... I know I said Steven Adams because TJ has like similar hair to Steven Adams, like curly and black. But like, I don't think Steven Adams is a true 7'1". Rudy Gobert is a fucking true 7'1".
And for people that don't
Watch basketball?
Yeah, because those names.
Why
you say
would
to me-
anyone not watch basketball?
Well, I don't watch basketball. Who do I look like to you that's not a basketball reference?
Andre the Giant, is that fine?
okay.
It's okay, yeah. Just
Are you
okay.
sad to say that?
Yeah,
Andre the
Rudy
Giant
Gobert
is
is so
awesome.
cool. He's a Frenchman who just fucking blocks every. You can't score on Rudy Gobert. So as you all are walking over,
Man,
you're
that's how he
now
talks? That's
you're like
Yeah,
fucking
that's silly.
like
That's that guy's
10
Rudy
feet
Gobert.
tall, just goosh, walking towards somewhere. Here's the thing, is the just the presence of the tourist, and I don't want to go too far into it. I don't think I should explain it. Causes people not to pay too much attention. Let's leave it there. And also, the Duergar can also create them, like make themselves enlarge, right? So it's not an unheard of scene to see a Minotaur go down the street this way, but it's more so that you see people look at you, and the tourist just sort of gives them a glance, and they just sort of look away. As again, this is the tourist disguised entirely as Nico. Kind of they stop skipping along. I don't even know what pronoun I should use now, me as he playing as a they, but we'll go with they. They stop skipping along, and they go through the checkpoints, no problem, flashing and brandishing the Thimbershod emblem flamboyantly, and then going down. And as you come up to Thimbershod's lair, there are the familiar to you. Well, Nico's not there, but although you all have been in there, there are heavily, in human worlds, we'd say iron wrought gates would be impressive. These are adamantium gates. They are massive, and you can tell that they would open up and go downward. And what they look like are giant dragons on both sides, twirling upwards, bringing fire down upon a forge. And on those forge, on one side sits a great sword, the other side sits an axe. Hence the City of Swords that you all are in. The City of Blades, I believe, same thing. And the Keepers of the Flame, the ones who tend to Thimbershod, who is the wormsmith of this city, they salute you all, and they open the gates. As you all look exactly like them, and the tourist heads down, leading you all. He's more giddy than you all are when he's like, oh, I'm gonna go kill a red dragon. It's a very good day. Again, but this is Nico. So, Nico, take it
You
away.
literally see a grin on Nico's face that you've probably never seen before. This excitement. Like one fanged tooth kind of hanging out, like really excited.
Yeah, and you go straight down, and there are a couple of flame keepers around, and they are looking at you, Nico, and they're gonna say, you're back.
You know the drill. You'll probably have to leave anyways. Might as well just do it now.
Right, this is the drill. He doesn't like to talk about the secrets when he talks to the snake person, so. And they look at you glaringly. Well, don't do anything crazy. Don't make any plans too big.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not as crazy as the Darrow.
They're talking. I don't know what that means. That's confusing and weird to me. And they're gonna walk up. And now, what we're gonna do is we're going to give control of Thimbershod, the adult red dragon, over to Jesse, who is not currently playing.
Boo. All die.
Yeah. You know just going to play the tourist.
What? He's vindictive. Boo.
I'm going to play the tourist,
Jay.
and you all are going to
Finally,
play
my
yourselves.
Finally, I can reveal myself.
Yeah. That's how we're going to play this. And Jesse, you have the adult red dragon stat block. You are playing Thimbershod now.
I'm
So
more
again,
scared now.
Darker, gravelly voice. But I'm going to take over Nico again. Nico, that is currently the tourist. Hope everyone's keeping up.
Remember, you're my best friend.
He's
Okay, so are we good? So as you walk into Thimbershod's lair, The tourist, who is currently in the form of Nico, walks forward in a familiar way. Since they have talked to the Thimbershah before, again, giant red dragon. To describe their lair, the wormsmith of Gracklestugh, who keeps aflame the forges and all of the economic happenings of this Duragar settlement. Giant, overfed dragon who has become fat on their throne. However, their throne has become quite comfortable with countless gold coins and jewels strewn across this entire lair. Some lower pits of lava. We'll go there. We'll go that far. Absolutely. That keep them warm. And it is a red dragon. If no one has seen Thimbershah before. And obsidian rocks in every direction. And Thimbershah looks comfortable. If you've ever seen a cat laying comfortably on a couch, where you walk into a house and you see a cat and you say, I think I should leave. That is Thimbershah right now, looking at everyone like, why are you here? And again, Jesse, you're in control of Thimbershah, and I am in control of your character's voice as well, so.
I guess Thimbershah would turn to Nico and
Why are you back? I don't see an egg.
Well, it seems that things are more complicated than they were before.
I do not take complications from you, Necro. Nekman.
Well, yes, but that's not my name. Do you not remember me?
Of course I do, but don't. It's beneath me to remember your name.
Right, but you don't remember me.
Have you come to annoy me? Should I kill you now?
Can I just say Dro gets like the side of the cavern away from?
It's probably a
Nico?
good idea. Dro moves over
I'm
to this
sweating
side.
so much as Rastos.
Nico, who is the tourist in the form of Nico, is going to get on one knee and then just put down their weapon right now, which is a sword that Thimbershah hasn't seen before, but I'm not sure if Thimbershah really cares. I'll let you decide.
Are you groveling to me again for your mistakes?
Groveling, yes. And then he's going to immediately disappear, appear on your head, and stab the sword into your skull.
Impossible! You're too weak for this, you're pure blood.
All right, so we're gonna roll that, and then we're gonna roll some initiative. Clearly, so y'all better fucking get ready. Jay, this is gonna be we're gonna be rolling some high fucking dice here, baby.
yes, we are.
Yeah, man, I don't want you all to see. Can no one see anything except for Jesse?
No, TJ fixed our monitors up so we can't see your guys' rolls
Okay,
or
because
typing.
like I actually, I should just roll dice because I don't want Jesse to know what's going on here because there's some shit happening, you know.
Should I use the Malthog dice?
I get to attack twice. Okay, so the first attack hits for a 25.
25 hits.
The second one hits for a 31.
Definitely both hit.
Okay, so I do 68 damage.
68?
First part of it, 68.
6d8.
6d8. No, 68.
68.
Yes,
Two less than 70?
8
You have to be
damage.
very specific with
Yeah.
D&D.
So, again, you feel Thimbershah feels immediately this wavy sword that is very large, great sword, go down into its skull, and it's first just pain from the steel, but after that, this shot of acid shoots through Thimbershah's brain. It's like, whoa, okay, and you take 68 damage.
68 damage.
Fuck, oh my god, dude.
Impossible, you don't wield a sword.
18 for initiative.
And we're gonna have to roll some initiative now.
Holy shit.
As the tourist, looking like Nico, goes up with a giant curved, wavy-looking greatsword, shoving it into the back of their skull, kind of from the neck, and then putting it in there. Thembershad probably is not super happy. Unleashes a yell.
Impossible!
And now we're going to go into battle. We have initiative laid up. It's going to be Thembershad first.
All right, Thembershad turns, looks up at the tourist, I suppose.
Tourist is on your head.
So the tourist is on his head, so he's obviously dealing with this immediately because something touching him that's, not himself, I suppose. Mm-hmm. That's what he'll do. He'll legendary action wing attack to try and knock him off him.
Cool.
Those are on other people.
You can just do a wing attack, actually. You don't have to do a legendary action.
Right.
You can do that on other
So
people's turn.
So wing attack.
Cool. Is there a saving throw?
It is a DC 22 dex.
Okay. I got a 7.
7, so it's knocked off.
Cool. So he falls down by your claw. Right down there. The tourist is right there. Still looking like Nico.
This is impossible.
And just like staring at it. And he will, since that it costs 2 actions, so he'll just kind of like stand there and open his mouth above Nico, and you kind of see like heat growing in his mouth.
Cool. Yeah. Jin, it's your turn.
Oh, it's me now. I did very good on my initiative. I am by this tree over on this higher cliff to the far west of the dragon. I will throw a psychic dagger at the dragon and under my breath say, I'm sorry, chunky friend.
Yeah, go for it.
That definitely does not hit. That is under a 10.
Yes, it does not hit at all.
I will.
It just literally dissolves on his forehead.
And then I will go and hide behind this tree over here. And I will use my bonus action to hide. I don't know if I should roll or not.
You're good.
At initiative count 20, however,
There's fools coming in here.
and he will stomp the ground, and in a 60-foot radius around the dragon as his lair action will it's a dex 15 save, or you get knocked prone. So he slams into the ground with one of his
So
feet.
I think it's just the tourist, right?
Yes.
Dex save for the tourist. Fails.
So the tourist is knocked to the ground on the dragon, and that beam is like charging.
Cool.
Does not give a shit about anyone else in the room.
Yep.
Fuck.
Fair enough.
He's getting fucked up.
I pull out my shield and I start running forward. Are these 10 or 5?
Whoa, yeah, they're 5. Holy shit.
5,
Badass.
10, 15, 20. 25,
God damn. All
30,
right, let's go.
40.
Charging him?
So
and
cool.
I'll bonus action rage, and then if I could pull out a hand axe and throw it.
Dude,
as well.
yes, of course you can.
All right, I pull out behind my back. I reach behind there. I have a bunch of hand axes strapped up on the back. I pull out one and just.
At the dragon? Mm-hmm. God damn, that's fucking cool.
That's
22 to hit.
Does not.
Okay. Darn, I thought that would. It
Don't
just
you have
goes.
2 attacks?
I do. Pull out another one of my. I have a couple of them. That one won't hit. Lower than that.
Damn.
They both go flying
That was
wildly.
sick, though.
I like to think the first one. The first one hits him,
It's not
and
that
it's
you
like
missed. I think it's not that you missed. It's like that you hit dragon scale. You threw true. Like, dude, that target is so big, and you're a
that
good
first one
warrior.
bounced right off his face, and he you see his eyes dart to you.
The second one,
Like,
he sees
and, like,
it,
look.
and he just bats it away. Absolutely, yeah. Sorry, Jesse and I are both running Thembershad right now, but yeah, TJ, I don't think you can miss the thing. It's more that Thembershad,
pretty
and
far
adult
away.
red dragon. Yeah, but you're good enough at what you do.
How close are you?
50 feet,
50 feet.
40 feet.
So at the end of your turn, TJ, the
Yes.
tourist is going to take a legendary action.
Fuck yeah.
And he's going to teleport on the top of Thembershad's head again.
Fuck yeah.
and he's going to use both of his attacks again to stab deep down with this curved, waving greatsword over and over again. Looking like Nico, although since they've been knocked down, you can see them start to fade back kind of into their normal tourist mode where they like have like the longer black hair, the tunic, but they're having a hard time holding up their shape-shifting mode and as well as attacking a fucking adult red dragon. But they're just stabbing in, and they're gonna attack twice.
Okay.
And they got a 24 and a 25.
They both hit.
Okay, so they do 68 more damage.
68
Again,
more damage. Oh my god.
Acid. Goosh, acid. They're just laying into you. And like the amount of poison going through you. Dragons can usually resist that kind of shit. This is intense. Thimbershot is fucking buckling under the amount of damage that this like Nico looking fucker / weird black haired dude they hadn't seen before is doing to them by just randomly teleporting up to their head and stabbing them.
You can see a hint of fear in his eyes because it's like,
Nothing can rise as strong. Not a pureblood impossible.
he's going to I suppose he'll legendary action and try and tail attack.
So okay, Thimbershot uses his tail to try to whip off the tourist from the back. Do I have to make a saving throw?
It is just a regular attack.
Okay, cool. Go for it.
That is a 28.
Yeah, that will hit. What do you know?
So the tail swings around and hits. It's actually higher than 20. It's 32 actually.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
I was
Knocks
reading
him the
different one.
fuck off of Thimbershot's skull again, down to the rocks below, right next to his left claw.
And that is
As
16
he's-
damage.
16 damage.
And as he hits the ground, you see him just lean back down, and his mouth is just glowing with fire.
Yeah,
And his eyes are red and like lava, just
Again,
kind of like
he's
steaming
kind of
out.
phasing in and out as Nico right now. And then, like, right before Thimbershot starts to unleash this giant fucking blaze, he turns into Nico for sure, a little more solid. And he's just gonna say, "Do it," and go ahead.
Oh, it's my turn now?
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Okay, yeah, he unloads his dragon's breath upon him. And it's with disadvantage since it's a deck save, so it's 21 to save.
Quickly, which
21
way
to
is
save?
he looking to do it? Right at Nico?
Yeah, he's staring straight down,
Okay.
right by his paw, blasting into his
Sweet,
face.
so I don't have to say.
I fail.
He does 76 damage.
Okay, have that.
So that's 42, or no, less, 38.
So it comes up to, oh my god, dude. This is crazy. It looks just like the tourist that you all know. Totally fine. Absolutely fucking fine. And his hand's just kind of up a little bit from the flame. And it is Drove's turn.
I think Dro this whole time is just hiding slightly behind this rock formation and just holding the bow taut. And he's got 2 arrows ready to go and just waiting for the right moment. And then as the moment presents itself, he'll just say something in Elvish, Lathuine, and cast Hunter's Mark on Thimbershot. And he will unleash 2 arrows quickly.
At the dragon?
Yeah.
So badass. Go for it.
That first one is a 24.
24 hits.
Yes!
Second one is a 8.
Does not.
First one hits in a soft spot in the sort of link of scales. Second one, a little bit off, just kind of goes off the scales.
Get my sneakies and I get my Hunter's Mark. 18 damage.
18. Thimbershot lets out a howl, and like you see, like at least his right eye just kind of turn, like eye you straight up.
And I'll spend my movement and action, or movement fully, to go to a different rock formation and kind of take up a defensive position and pass my turn.
Cool. Now it's Jin's turn.
Oh, Jin will poke her head back from around the northern rock, and after she sees the Dro's arrows, one of them glancing off and the other one hitting very sternly, she's, "I can do this, Jin, you got these." She pops back out for a second and throws another dagger. She makes the red energy of phasers, kind of looking energy, shoot back out at the dragon. That is a 20, but not a critical. I assume that misses.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, oh shit, and it just dissipates in the middle of the air. It's like, Jen, you don't have this anymore. Jen, what's going on? And she pipes back out and just hides again
Nice.
behind the rock and just whispering to herself.
Rostos.
Rastos goes again. He has one last weapon to throw, and he pulls out the javelin off of his back, holding the shield up. He peels back and just gives a big ol' throw
Towards the dragon?
Huh? Oh, sure, I'll reckless this one.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Come on.
No, miss. 20.
Yeah.
So it plows into it, but just bounced off on the scales near his face.
Yeah. The dragon goes,
And then I'll start running up there, climbing through the treasure piles, running with my shield out, and then I pull out Flamenzung and give a slice down into the foot.
wait, you just ran up to the dragon with Flamenzunga?
Uh-huh.
That's so cool and stupid. That's amazing. I love it. Fuck yeah. Doom metal. Let's fucking go.
You gotta do it.
This one has to hit 25 without.
Yeah, it does.
Yes! Dude!
You have to do it
Man.
reckless.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll roll it again. Wait one sec.
But also,
Crit.
it is,
Same thing. 25.
Jesse, it is a red dragon. Fire does nothing to it.
I know.
So your fire damage is gone, DJ.
It's not on. It's just
Okay.
just regular. That is 18 damage.
Ooh, not bad.
It's pretty good.
As I stab it in the stab it right there. Just hold my own.
His little mitt.
Pass the turn. As Rastos in there, after running through the treasure, hopefully looking at the tourist and sort of giving a nod of I'm doing my end of the bargain.
Oh, the tourist is very impressed. As you're doing that, like after they have stabbed the dragon multiple times, like seeing someone rush up to it, they even say like they even kind of look over you and they're very, very, very impressed. And I don't think that, not to make Kratz jealous, that you've seen this level of admiration on any face that tourist has had before. Again, they're back to their normal form that you all know, and it is now Thimbershot's turn.
Not the lizard folk. Impossible.
And he'll take 3 attacks at the tourist.
Yep.
So multi-attack. It's bite and 2 claws.
It's got 20 to hit, so go anything over 20 hits. Or
Okay,
20.
that hits. That's a 30.
Yep. Oh my god.
That is a 27.
Yep.
And even with the 4, that is a 20.
All right. So what is it? Claws and tail?
Yeah. And bite.
my
So it's
God.
biting and clawing.
Okay. So the first one is a bite.
Yeah.
So the first time you go forward and he puts up the sword, but like you just go through it and you get him really on his side. He sort of pushes the dragon off a little bit and just tearing his own flesh. And as he's tearing his own flesh, you all are starting to see this weird visage that you knew as a tourist is starting to fall apart. And beneath the teeth that have just like penetrated his flesh, there is a darker flesh. And now there's what, 2 claw attacks?
Yeah, so that's
So then 2 more claw attacks hit. He doesn't expect, he tries to put the sword up the other way and they go through, and again he's just revealing black flesh. And the second one also hits his face really hard, and you're seeing this dark obsidian flesh. And then Thimbershod slowly kind of pulls off the skin that was over his skull, and there are 2 horns pointing out. And there's a dark obsidian man, and he starts to grow in size.
so Thundershot screams, and he will fight frightful presence everyone in the room, which is 120 feet within. It's a 19 wisdom saving throw, or you become frightened for 1 minute.
I'm gonna legendary action save and just save that throw right
Yep.
away. So let me describe this really quickly though. The tourist now sheds his skin that you all are familiar with. The normal humanoid skin that you pictured him having with the familiar long black hair falls aside. He grows to 9 feet tall. He is a dark obsidian male with 6 fingers, with cloven hooves at the bottom of him, skulls at the bottom of his armor and on his shoulders, and he is holding a jagged, curved sword. And should I send you all a picture?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Display in the VT. Or
What color are his eyes? Are they pretty?
I mean, he's obsidian.
His eyes are black too.
Here we go.
Yes, I knew who that was.
Pretty sweet.
Grass is it?
Okay.
It's
Don't say it on the
dangerous.
stream.
Oh.
No, we don't know who it is.
One. And as Thimbershot is clawing off the tourist skins, the tourist just kind of stands there and takes it. And they're going to use legendary action as well.
Oh my god.
And they're just going to teleport once again up to the head of Thimbershot. But unfortunately, it's Jin's turn.
It's ad time! Subscribe to our Patreon. All your support helps. Buy sick merch at we'reatstudios.com. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, look at our Facebook and Twitch. Subscribe to our YouTube to see what we do behind the scenes.
We're at Studios es super cool!
Wait, I forgot to
Before
make.
it's Jin's turn,
We got to make our saves.
the layer action will happen.
Oh, yeah.
And the one eye that's still focused on Dro will say,
At least I'll take one of you with me.
Nice.
and magma erupts from the ground where you're standing on, creating a 20-foot high, 5-foot radius geyser. Make a DC 15 dex save or take 66 fire damage.
Ooh.
The frightful presence too. What was the save for that?
That is a frightful presence is, let's see here, that is right here.
This is 18 or 21.
Oh, okay. I
That is a DC 19 save.
failed that.
Failed frightful presence. Now I'm making the save for the magma. 22.
Ooh.
22 saves. So you
Dro
only take
expertly rolls out of the way the magma, but still fried.
Singes.
How much?
The robes.
66. That is 15 damage only.
So, Dro, you're currently probably keeping your eyes on the tourists, curious of who they are. However, as you're keeping an eye, you see that it's not really a transformation as it is as much as a reveal. That was a burp. It was a normal person burp.
Okay.
And
You got Coors Light in a wine glass.
yeah.
In a red wine glass.
Yeah, and it's not so much it's more of a reveal of who they are, and you're looking through that, and it's just like that weird phase that happens when it's like really hot outside. That sort of like, just like that.
Mirage.
Not quite a mirage, but you know what I mean.
Shimmery
like that,
effect,
that shimmering effect. Yeah, that's really good. And as you're looking forward towards the tourist who's becoming more and more, again, tall, muscular, and obsidian, you don't really expect this thing to erupt. And it does burn you pretty bad on your leg as you roll aside. And it is now Jin's turn.
Jin is going to run away in terror, as Jin has been frightened of the dragon. Do I have to use my bonus action or no? How does your frighten work?
I don't think you're within 60.
It's the frightful presence within 120 feet. And you're frightened, so you're spending your action running away.
Yeah, they're running away anyways. So Jin, you run away. Rostos?
Yes, I will run away, and I will use all my dashes to run away. And I will say, oh my god.
I missed that frightened thing. What was yours? You're frightened?
It's a 120-foot D19 of become frightened.
Okay, so I will not go towards the dragon, but I still this time my bonus action light it up.
Yeah.
I can still hit. While I'm frightened, I can't go towards it.
You have a disadvantage, but
Yeah.
you can reckless it.
As you light up Flamenzunga is going to say to you, "Are we killing a dragon?"
We are.
Wow, things really escalated quickly, didn't they?
Yes, I needed you awake for this.
Let's do this, Rostos.
And I'll reckless for regular attack.
Hell yeah. Fuck Jesse up. I'm tired of Jesse being a dick.
21
Oh,
to
huge
hit.
dickhead. 21 hits.
All right, that is 18.
Don't roll the
Oh,
fire damage.
okay.
He's immune.
18 on that one, and then a second attack. 26 or no, 26 to hit,
26 hits.
and that is 15 damage.
15. All right.
I'm smacked.
It's looking very fucked up.
And
Like very fucked up.
I look,
like
I
near
look,
death.
I look at the tourist. Like, am I doing a good job? As Flamenzunga's being.
But you're looking at the tourist. Do you know what the tourist looks like right now?
Yeah, I saw the picture.
Yeah. So
I'm sort of surprised. I'm like, what the fuck? Just keep fighting for him. And
But
I'm just
if you're
coming
asking,
over
he's doing
with
a
my-
good job. He's gonna say, "You're doing fine," in the same like voice that he's talked to you always as the tourist before, except now he's a 9-foot tall obsidian demon
Gives me the heebie-jeebies.
standing before you, and he's like, "But you know what? It's time we end this," and he is going to attack twice. So he hits once for 27
Yep.
and once for 22.
Damage.
Damage is 34 and 36.
34, 36.
Yeah.
Thundershard screams out in pain. His mouth slap open, and he just fires a blast at the door where the keepers of flame are. You see them roast.
Just blasting.
Just
in
blasting it
general.
and like just kind of blasting out flames in every direction.
Is he still alive?
And no, he's dying.
Oh,
He's
okay.
just,
So
he's
just
spraying
the
flame.
dragon starts to shoot fucking random flame shots around as the tourist walks up and then just shoves the big sword, like the curved sword, right into the neck, and that's the first one that causes like the launch into one direction that hits some of the keepers of the flame, and then not realizing it's dead, the tourist takes another one and cuts its head off. Jumps up and cuts the fucking dragon's head off as like a few more shots of flame shoots out right before he does that.
Head fall right like next to me.
Just
Tongue
right
out.
down. And then the tourist is going to turn towards Jin and he's going to say, "Didn't your friend want the heart?"
Oh, I was running away in fear. I'm sorry about that.
No, it's okay. Just take the heart. This is no big deal.
Oh, we're going. I don't have the tools to extract it. I think Rastos could better at it, but yes, I'll bring it back.
Rustus, why'd you mind getting the heart?
Are you sure? It feels a bit.
No, it's fine. Like I told you, I'm going to renovate everything.
It just feels bad.
Everything's. I'm sorry. Does my look right now upset you?
Not at all. It's just different.
I think you still look very good.
Well, this is my true form.
Cool. You're very tall. Almost. We're the same height right now.
Well, I'm much taller than you.
Yeah, he's about like 2 feet taller than you.
I was 7 feet, but now I'm bigger than I am usually.
Oh, right. I forgot about that. Yes. Well, we're still about the same height.
Well, all right. You're looking good. Are you sure this is okay? I feel bad cutting into a dead animal like this.
Oh, trust me. You have my blessing. Tro,
Yes.
how are you feeling?
It's difficult to say.
Do you want to have a conversation on the side?
Sure.
He's going to stay in his normal form. Again, he's 9 feet tall.
Does he walk or float?
He walks.
Okay.
He holds the greatsword with one hand, very, very casually. Horns coming from his head. glistening still. And he's just gonna kind of casually sit on this side on a rock. And he's gonna say, Dro.
Yes.
I didn't mean for you to see what you saw today.
I'm glad I did.
I suppose.
I don't really know or think that it changes anything.
You assumed it already.
Yeah.
Well, the contract you signed
Yeah.
is sort of impenetrable.
Yeah. I thought it might be.
Right. But I saw you shoot those arrows. You shot them not at me. You shot them true at the dragon. One of them, at least.
Yes. You're not my enemy.
Right. And I must ask you, did you do so out of fear for me or out of fear for the dragon?
I guess. Even though I saw what I saw, I still feel a kinship or a loyalty to you. And we made a deal. And I want to be an elf of my word.
Dro, know this. I am on your side. And anything that happens in the future, I'm on your side.
It's comforting. Looks down. Can I ask you a question?
Yes?
What should we call you? What's your name?
Being as you're seeing me as I am, again, incredibly obsidian man sitting before you, 9 feet tall, horns sticking out of his head, backwards knees, dark armor. You can call me Grazzed.
Grasped.
But know that I'm your ally.
Know that the Howling Dark can help if you need.
I appreciate that. Now that Thembershad is taken care of, it might be best for the Howling Dark to maybe get out of here. Things are going to get a little bit messy.
And you hear a as I'm cutting into the dragon.
Yeah. yeah. You're just like, you're going into it for a while and then you get a good old swing. You're getting after that heart. Absolutely. And Thembershad's fucking dead.
How long has it been since we left?
We haven't left yet.
I mean, since we left the tavern.
Oh, I would say like 30 minutes?
Okay.
Probably.
I was
Take
like
your
at 30
business.
minutes left, like, so during the time while he's like, well, they're having a conversation, you just hear him chunking away at the dragon as you hear Rastos. Jin's just like, Nico, I think Rastos is getting the heart for you.
Oh, that's lovely.
I think you
Wait,
want...
so you killed the dragon?
We killed the dragon. It's very big. Jin did not do anything. So there's no we. We'll talk when we get back.
No, lovely. I cannot wait to devour my captor's heart.
That sounds... that is not going to relay that information to anyone else. You're my friend.
Very good. That's fine.
I miss you.
I've had enough eggs anyways.
Goodbye.
As the tourist kind of looks at Thembershad, Dro's eyes unknowingly wander towards the treasure hoard, kind of wantingly, before he goes to return towards the party.
You helped me out with this. You helped me out getting the egg. Gracklestugh is mine now. You know who you ally with. You ally with Grazd. Do you know who I am?
Just all of us, or just
Yeah.
I've never seen you before in my life.
Take off my Thundershot pin,
Throw that to the ground.
throw it in the lava.
I kind of have an idea who you might be, Grast, but I don't really want to say it out loud.
I don't know, but I think
Do you want me to say?
I think that maybe our relationship might be for the best if we have a don't ask, don't tell kind of policy.
How about this? Have you heard the term, the enemy of my enemy is my friend?
Yes,
Are you enemies of Demogorgon?
yes.
one would probably say most likely don't want to see it again, but if I saw a Demogorgon, I would probably run away or try to kill it if it could not run away.
Right. A Demogorgon. That's hilarious. Very good bit. Then let's just end it right there. That enemy of my enemy is my friend. And that's all you need to know about me. You have provided me a home, and I appreciate that.
Question for you. Outside this door, there may be some very angry Duragar.
Right.
And if we just cast down our pins, they sort of were keeping us safe in the city. How are we able to walk through the streets now?
I think we'll be leaving promptly.
My
But even to
suggestion
go
would be to
through.
leave Gracklestugh quickly.
But they give us problems even at the gates.
Right. My suggestion would be to leave quickly, and I will make sure that you have an easy exit.
Then thank you, friend.
Farewell.
Go get Nico. Tell them thank you. And also, Rasta, did you grab that heart?
Yes, it's right here, and I'm holding this.
Giant fucking heart. Huge fucking heart, dude.
Blood
It's gotta be
dripping
like,
down
what,
it.
like 3 or 4 feet tall? Like, if that, it might be bigger. Like, I don't know, has an adult dragon heart?
I don't know what to do with this. It's very big.
I think
You
Nico
go
wants to.
to one place, and then you go to a second place. You go to Golborn Lair, and you get Nico. I will give you safe passage. After that, you leave the city immediately, and don't come back until I've made it my home and I've done with renovations.
Sure.
Are you like an interior decorator in your spare time?
Yeah. Yes.
Jin likes that a lot.
I like you a lot, Jen.
Oh, thank you.
Will we see you again?
I hope so.
Well, all right. And the other part of the deal about passage.
All of it still stands. Here's my advice to you, Rostos.
Yes,
Blingden Stone is your way out.
certainly.
However, if you want to escape the drow, go to Neverlight Grove, where your friends wish to go. Stool and Rumpadump.
Hope we don't meet the lady.
That is where we go then.
The lady is there.
Who the lady?
The one who wishes to assimilate us.
I think you've had enough for one day. You don't need to hear about the lady.
Who is the
Listen,
lady?
there's more of us than you think there are.
You have some brothers and sisters then.
I don't.
That's a bit aggressive and a bit offensive, but there are more of us than you think there are. Listen, we've had a long enough day. I will give you free passage.
Thank you, Grast.
Thank you, Grass. Nico Grasses. Thank you.
Well, that's lovely to hear.
I want to see pictures of him.
Can I take a peek at the treasure around us?
Totally.
Are there anything other than gold coins that I see that stick out?
Gold coin and jewels and gems and armor.
Do I see
and
any like something discreet that wouldn't be asking too much. Do I see any like potion vials?
No, you don't see any potion vials. But you see like giant swords and shit like that.
Thank you, Grass. I'm sure we'll be seeing the fruits of our contract soon.
I'm sure we'll talk soon. I hope we do.
Nico said that it was good to hear from you, and he is glad. They are glad that you said thank you for their work.
Absolutely. You know, you mortals, you always have a way of being interesting. And if I'm entirely honest, you usually disappoint me. And I have to say, you all have not disappointed me at all. And I'm glad that we could strike a deal.
Yes.
Cass,
Be on your way before this whole city gets renovated.
cast disguise self on myself to make it look like I'm the traveler in his initial, or the tourist, I'm sorry, in his initial body. I'll just say I hope it's
He
not.
nods in approval.
Say I hope it's not the last deal we make, and wink at him. And leave the fuck out of this fucking place.
Nico? Oh, I'm sorry, Jin.
Can I roll a sense motive check against Dro? I would like to know what Dro's wink is about. I'm joking. I don't want to do that.
Rostos?
I'm digging through to pick up my 2 hand axes and
You got it.
javelin.
Yeah,
And
you can
then,
find them both. They're both there.
If they're through a cursory glance of peeling through, if there's any half plate armor, you might take a.
It would take you a while to dig it out and to carry it with you.
Get
But-
the fuck out.
Yeah, there is some.
Hey, Grast, if we meet up again, can you, after renovations, bring me some half-plate armor from here?
Rostos, if you were to come back and grace me with your presence at the Dark Tower that you demanded, which I will build in your name, and I will have the most beautiful armor there for you.
Oh no, just a simple thing. Even send it with a, I don't know. I don't need much.
But that's not what I said. I'm not going to send it. If you come back,
Of course, if we have to.
I implore you.
Well, you do know I want out of here quite badly,
And I'm providing you a path.
Thank you. I'm just saying, I may not be back here. So
With help. That's what you added.
I did. Thank you.
With help.
Good fight, good show. Quite some crazy moves I haven't seen. Never saw that in the pits. Thank you.
And I'm pulling up my hand axe out of like treasure.
Gold. Yeah,
things,
just out of straight gold.
putting it on my back and strapping it on.
All right, well, I'll be seeing you, friend.
Well, be seeing ya.
Yes.
And I give him a salute as I pull, my hand up to my head, my top of my brow, and sort of just, not an army suit, just sort of a see you later as I sort of pull my arm out just a little bit.
I would like to turn back around and try to psychic whisper to Nico a picture of Grast in my mind.
Yeah, sure.
Nico is free to cut off the connection at any time, as per the rules, but I would like to try to do it, and then I'll whisper to Nico, "It's pretty cute, right? Look at him."
Well, it's not like the Wanti are not devout demon worshippers, so hell yeah, a new one to come in. I think I could say for most of my race, we've all been waiting for this for a long time.
I don't really understand what you are or what you do, but I just wanted to see it if you thought he was cute or not. But it's okay. Bye, Nico.
I mean, have you ever seen Seth? I mean, it's not really anything to be impressed by.
So, on your all's way out, you're heading out of the, back to the Goldborn's lair.
Yeah, I'll drop
Yes.
disguise self so I look like Dro.
What happens as we walk through?
Yeah. So there are a couple of the Keepers of the Flame there. The Durgar who were in red cloaks, and they were, the servants to Thembershot, and they're standing near the entrance. and they're asking, what? We just heard so much noise. What happened? And then there's a flash, and there's a slice, and their heads just fall off. And and then blood just sprays upward for their necks, and you just hear behind you, go on.
As I'm holding the giant heart, walking.
I can't believe Nico missed that guy. Fucking eat it.
It's warm in the grasp of the demon prince.
I sort of open my eyes towards Dro and Jin, like looking left and right, like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
When he does that, Jin just looks back at him and says, "Look at my psychic powers. They're getting so strong."
That wasn't you.
Oh, no, it was totally Jin.
You can't even fake that, man. I'm not that smart, but I know that wasn't you. You have like red energy when your things come out. That was a white flash.
Let's get Nico and let's get out of
Yeah,
here.
let's get out of here. We'll talk about it later.
Hey, do it to that guy. As I point to a guy as we're walking.
I will stare at the guy. I will stare at the guy and envision his head slicing off, and that'll just be. And it probably doesn't work.
I mean, they're all dead, so.
I look at the guy who's already dead and then I kick his head a little bit. And I did it. Look at me. I moved it.
Do haste to Goldborn's lair.
Mm-hmm.
Get
I'm
the
just
fuck
carrying
out of
a
here.
giant heart, not believing
Northwest
you.
Gate.
You're running through Gracklestugh, which, again, there are Durgar around. They see you holding a big heart, but, they aren't really easily moved by things. And you run up to the gate, and they're saying, what is that? And again, their heads, like the two guards, their heads fall off.
I did it again.
Did you really just do that?
Let's go.
Don't stop.
Just believe me.
Push through the gate, and you go to the Goldborn's lair, where Nico is currently at, and a couple of people are Jim Jar, Stool, and Rumpadump, and the normal bartender is there as well.
I walk up, I put the heart on top of the bar and go, hey, your order's up.
We have 10 minutes, then we're out of here. Go pack.
Is the tourist with us at this point?
No.
He's in his lair.
You don't know where he's at.
I'll just say out loud, finally, someone that doesn't hate the purebloods. If you can hear me, if you could change my ritual to, say, desecrating temples to your own sort of ritual, I would very much appreciate that. I'm kind of like elated. Like, I'm elated that there's a demon who is like pro fucking my cast.
In the chaos of a giant fucking dragon heart being thrown on the bar top, and you saying that, you don't hear anything in response.
That's fine.
But what you do hear is Dro saying, "Let's get the fuck out of here," and the bartender's like, I didn't order this. About
You just
the
see my
heart that's
tongue. You
being
just see my
thrown
tongue go
on
from lip
the
to
thing.
lip, back and forth. And I was like, that's fine. I don't need much time. And I'll just start cutting it into smaller pieces to carry.
I look at the bartender, just sort of nodding my head up and down, eyeing him.
Get your stuff and let's go. Joe runs upstairs
Roll
to
an
pack his bag.
intimidation check to see if he does anything about that, Rostos.
That is a 10.
10. Okay, so he's not. Well, fuck. Let's fucking see. Ah, shit. Okay, yeah. You intimidate him. He's like, he
Finally.
goes up towards you. He's like,
Finally.
be quick about it. Be quick.
I'm gonna stand here.
I swear it's gonna taste good, but not as good as it's gonna taste to me. I swear to God, though, it's pretty good. I'll just be like cutting off like slabs and like handing it to him.
To the bartender.
Uh-huh.
No. We got that. Don't give it to him.
Oh, he deserves a little. He's
Why?
been
He deserves
so
nothing.
helpful.
Joe runs back downstairs with his bag packed. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Let's go. And I'm
running
just kind of like packing like pieces, like basically like fillets of heart, like
I'll run
like
and grab.
stuffing it into whatever Rostos is carrying, like his like sticking it into your folds.
No,
If you're standing next to me, I am.
I'll run and grab my bag because I have a backpack if I need it. If I didn't have it with me.
No, you all have backpacks. You're stuffing up some of the cut up heart. I mean, not the whole thing.
No,
You're
you wanna
leaving
stuff
part of it.
leaving
Back
for
now.
You guys will love this. I swear to God, it's the best. I'm sure it's the best meat ever.
Yeah, I mean, he said no to it, but it's fine. Like you're packing up most of it, and that's fine. And in the hurriness, you're seeing that Rumpeldump and Stool and Jim Jar are all kind of like being like, wait, what the fuck? All right, what's the plan? Did you all do it? Y'all did the fucking stupid thing. I made about fucking 1,000 gold from you coming back right now. We gotta go because people are mad. We gotta go now.
Let's go, everyone.
All right.
Just start, grab everything and kind of leave.
All right.
And as we leave,
Fuck
I'll
out of
look
it.
at the bartender, flick him a silver piece, and be like, good luck in your future.
He's gonna say, right here, buddy. And he gives you the finger.
We'll see who's standing next time if we're back here.
Ross, that was rude.
I don't care. I hate
Let's
him.
go.
And you all start running out the gate. And as you're running towards the gate that's leading sort of southward towards a part of the Underdark you aren't really sure of, you see a familiar face of the guard who first greeted you at Gracklestugh. And he said, excuse me, just wait 1 second. And then you just see his head, like his neck, just get cut across slowly with nothing else happening. And blood drenches his chest, and then it falls over, and then all the other guards fall over dead with no heads, and the gate just opens up.
I'm gonna search that guy to see if the hook is in his pocket still.
It is.
Hell yeah. Got your hook back. Let's get the fuck out of here. This guy sucks. I'll
It's
rob
a
him. I'll
fishing
rob
hook,
him
by
too.
the
Fuck
way,
this
that
guy.
he lost earlier.
I will rob this guy
Magic.
too.
Yeah.
Like, this guy sucks. He fucking exploited us.
Standard Duragar stuff. So if you want to
Fuck
take,
you.
yeah, you can take whatever you want from there.
I look at Nico and I go, all right, well, Stool, Rumpeldump, let's go home to your home. Lead the way.
Isn't that great? I'll pick up Stool. Isn't this great? And
Yeah,
like, be shaking
Stool is squeaking along, and then you pick him up, and Rump and Dump is like very happy. He's gonna say, "Let's go home, Stool. We're going home." And Stool says, "Yes, I'm very excited to visit my homestead." And as you all kind of walk out, you're going pretty quickly, probably out as people are fucking dying. You look back, one of you, whoever it is.
I will
You
do
look
it.
back at Gracklestugh, and the gates are open, which is not normal. There are dead bodies strewn about, and all you see is a 9-foot-tall obsidian man, and he's just standing there with his great sword that is wave-like, and he looks at you, and he just gives you a salute. And then he just walks back in, he wipes off his blade, and then he looks for more to kill, and Gracklestugh.
I yell back, the bartender, make it painful. Make it